And then the first wife began to place a substance into the drink of the second wife. But then she was caught by their husband, who was very shocked at the acts of this first wife. He told her to bring out the poison substance and then called on the second wife to come and see what the first wife planned to do to her drink. She was very shocked. This is how it started. This is the story of two wives who was married to a man and they happened to be pregnant at the same time. On this very fateful day, the second wife who was watching TV in the living room, and then the first wife came inside and dragged the remote from her hand and began to say to her, "This is my husband's house. I am the first wife and I would watch whatever I want to watch." The second wife was very shocked as she had changed the TV channel, but then the second wife requested for the remote, and the first wife said, "I am the first wife. This is my husband's house. Whatever I want to do, I will do in my husband's house. If you are strong, come and collect the remote for me." The second wife told her that, "I do not want problems with you. Please give me the remote so I can continue watching my channel." But the first wife said, "I'm never giving you this remote." Then the husband comes from inside of the room, saw both wives who were pregnant fighting each other. The husband asked for an explanation and the second wife said, "I was watching TV when your first wife came and dragged the remote from my hands." But the first wife said, "I am the first wife and I would watch whatever I want to watch." The husband sat both wives down and was trying to talk to them to live together in love and unity. But then the husband said to the second wife, "That is my first wife, please show her some respect." But the second wife was complaining that she does not respect me either. "I am carrying your son. I am carrying your first son," because the second wife happened to be pregnant with a daughter. And then the husband was very confused, and both women began to act as pregnant women would. The second wife placed her legs over the legs of her husband, and the first wife insisted that she wanted to also place her own legs, or rather sit on the husband's lap. She sat on the second wife's leg, and the second wife said, "What do you want?" Said, "I want to sit on my husband's leg." The husband was very confused at this point, but both wives were pregnant and he had to treat them with care. He asked their husband to begin to pet and rub their stomach. They both began complaining about body pains, wanting attention at this point from their husband. The first wife was complaining about her legs, her shoulders, that she needed a massage, while the second wife began to complain about the same thing too. The husband is seen to be multitasking, trying to massage both wives at the same time. The first wife was pregnant with a daughter, while the second wife was pregnant with a son. And then the husband told the first wife that she should take it easy on the second wife. But then the husband said, "Let me take my first wife to the room. Don't worry, I'll come and join you shortly." Then took her inside, with the first wife saying that the husband should please also come inside with her. He told her that I will join you shortly, and then the second wife also requested to go inside with the husband. This seems to be a lot of pressure on the man who had married two wives and were pregnant at the same time. The husband went inside with both wives. It's another day, and on this day, the second wife is seen to be drinking a soft drink while relaxing in the sitting room. She was also watching TV on this day. Not too long, the first wife comes inside, who seems to be troublesome, and sees the second wife drinking a soft drink, and then drags it from her hand, saying, "This is my drink, this is my husband's house. Whatever I want to do as the first wife, I will do it." The second wife requested for a drink back from her, but she did not answer her, and told her that, "Look at you, because you managed to be a second wife. You think you have a right in my husband's house." The second wife stood up, wanting to drag a drink from her, but she refused to let it go. continued watching TV, and then the husband heard noise and came out from inside of the room saying, "What is going on here again?" The second wife seems to be complaining that the first wife is oppressing her with her pregnancy. He collected the drink and said, "Who owns the drink?" They both claimed the rights over the drink, but the husband, who was not there, was unaware and gave. But the first wife said, "That is my drink. Why are you giving it to your second wife?" And then the husband respected the first wife and went to bring another drink for the second wife. I told them that you guys should please live in unity and love. The first wife said that she wants both drink, but the husband began to warn her that you should be very careful in this house. Don't begin to misbehave because you think you are the first wife. That is also my wife, and she's bearing my son. You better respect her. I don't want any more noise from both of you. That is my second wife, and she's holding and carrying my son." Told both of them to relax and began to notice that the first wife was very troublesome. And then the husband went into the room, and the first wife said, "I will show you in this house. I am the first wife." On this fateful day, the second wife seemed to be relaxing, having a drink also, while the first wife was still in the sitting room with her, looking at her with an evil eye. While the second wife was having fun on her phone, the first wife began to hatch a plan for the second wife. She stood up, saying in her mind that it is because you are pregnant and that is why you are claiming rights over my husband's house. The innocent second wife was having a drink, but then the first wife was hatching a plan in her mind. Not too long while the first wife had gone into the room, the second wife dropped her drink and was pressed and wanted to use the restroom. She struggles to get up because she was heavily pregnant, just like the first wife. And then she manages to go into the bathroom. Not too long, the first wife coincidentally had seen the drink left by the second wife and was happy that this is the right time to terminate the pregnancy of the second wife. She brought out a poison substance from inside of her cloth because she already had a plan and began poisoning the drink of the second wife. She was placing the drink inside of the cup, trying to be careful. While she was there, the husband bumps into her, seeing that she was poisoning a drink placed, and the husband asked her to bring out that substance from inside of her clothes and called on his second wife and asked her, "Who owns this drink?" She said, "The drink is mine." And then the husband had realized that the first wife was trying to poison the drink of the second wife. The husband was very shocked at how evil this woman could think and act. And the first wife began to beg, knowing that she had lost the husband's trust. But the husband could not believe her eyes, same as the first wife. Please, if you enjoyed watching this video, tell us where you are watching from so that we can send you a big hug. Please share this video. We love you and God bless you.